The member from Kitchener-Waterloo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Skyrocketing hydro prices continue to negatively impact the lives of Ontarians and businesses. This is to the acting premier.
Thank you.
The Peterborough Examiner is reporting that a popular restaurant, Roland's, will close in April after a half-century in business. Closing after 50 years, Peter Brugger, the owner, cited rising hydro costs as part of the reason behind the decision, and I quote, "The hydro bill has more than doubled in the last 2 to 3 years, even with energy consumption going down. Monthly bills went from $2,500 a month to $7,000 a month." Speaker, my question is to the acting premier. Why did your government sit back for 4 years, according to your own polling, and watch high hydro costs negatively impact businesses and jobs across this great province and do nothing?
Thank you. Deputy Premier.
Well, thank you, Speaker. And again, we have an example of a business in this province who would benefit from reduced hydro prices. Businesses across this province, farms, residential owners, Speaker, people across this province are already benefiting and will benefit even more, Speaker, from our plan to reduce prices. Our plan provides for fast relief, substantial relief, widespread, long-lasting relief. Unfortunately, the NDP plan just doesn't pass the test. It is riddled with gaps. It is riddled with ambiguity, Speaker. The biggest ideas don't do one thing to take 1 cent off one bill in this province, Speaker. They want to spend $4 billion.
Supplementary.
Very much, Speaker. Now, we haven't seen this Premier's plan, a plan that they haven't had the decency to introduce in legislation and bring to the people of this province. This Premier's scheme won't save Roland's or any of the other businesses that we heard about when the Ontario Chamber of Commerce was here on Monday. It's too late. Your government did nothing for too long. The owner of Roland's pointed out that he cooks with natural gas, so the high hydro costs were a turning point in his decision to close after 50 years. Speaker, what does this government say to the businesses who can't afford their hydro bills, or to the employees who are going to be losing their jobs in this province?
Be seated, please. Be seated, please. Thank you. Deputy Premier.
Speaker, we're saying very, very clearly that hydro rates are coming down in Ontario. They've already come down by 8%. They're coming down to bring the total to an average of 25%, Speaker. More for people in rural and remote areas, more for people with low income, Speaker. We are making substantial changes to the electricity pricing system to provide relief for exactly the kind of people we hear about in this legislature. But the NDP, Speaker, their biggest idea is to spend $4 billion. That's $4 billion taking away from schools and hospitals to buy Hydro One shares on the market. That would not take 1 cent off anyone's bill. Speaker, the Toronto Star has said on March 1st there's no evidence that keeping it public would make this particular problem any better.
Answer.
Under the NDP proposal, low-income Ontarians are being asked to wait and see.
Thank you.
We're providing real relief.